this problem from polynomial, and the problem is find the remainder when x to the power 10 plus 1 is divided by x square plus 1 into x square plus x plus 1, right? And the second problem is when we divide x to the power 10 plus 1 by this, and in these two cases we have to find the remainder. And here we use an important theorem of polynomial, which is division algorithm. What is division algorithm? If we divide fx by g of x, if quotient is q of x and remainder is r of x, then division algorithm says that fx, this is equal to gx into q of x plus r of x. This is the remainder, and the degree of the remainder must be less than degree of g of x. Okay, this is the division algorithm, and it is sometimes says in polynomial, if we divide fx by 1 degree polynomial, then it is said to be remainder theorem also. Okay, now here we use division algorithm. We write this problem. We solve here first problem. This is x to the power 10 plus 1. This is equal to x square plus 1 into x square plus x plus 1 into q of x. This is the quotient, and let the remainder is r of x. Okay. Since here we divide by 4 degree polynomial, then the remainder must be less than 4 degree polynomial. So it may be of maximum 3 degree polynomial. And 3 degree polynomial is written as, general 3 degree polynomial is written as ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay, we write the remainder in this form. Now we have to find the value of a, b, c, d, then we find the answer of this problem. Now we first put, for the first factor, put x square, this is equal to minus 1. We may put x equal to I and x equal to minus I. This gives the same result if we put x square equal to minus 1 in both sides of this equation. So we get, this is minus 1 to the power 5, because x square, this is equal to minus 1, plus 1, this is equal to 0, because this x square equal to minus 1 means this is equal to 0. So the first term is 0, and this term is given by a into minus 1 into x plus b into minus 1 plus c into x plus d, right? And clearly this is equal to 0, and the right side is x into minus a plus c plus d minus b. Now equating both sides with the coefficient of x and constant, we get minus a plus c, this is equal to 0, and d minus b, this is equal to 0. So we get the result as a equal to c and b equal to d. These two are first relation. Now factorizing this factor, we get x square plus x plus 1. This can be written as x square minus of minus x, or we write minus 1 into x plus 1. This is the same as this. And now we put x square minus 1 is equal to omega square plus omega into x plus 1, because we know that omega square plus omega plus 1, this is equal to 0. Okay, and clearly this is x minus omega into x minus omega square, because we know that omega cube, this is equal to 1. So we get two roots. The first root is x equal to omega, and second root is x equal to omega square. Now put x equal to omega, in this relation. We get the result as omega to the power 10 plus 1. This is 0 also, because it has the root omega, so it is 0. So we write this is 0, and this term is a omega cube plus b omega square plus c omega plus d, right? And omega cube, this is equal to 1, so we put here omega cube equal to 1, so we get omega plus 1, because omega to the power 9 is 1, and the right side is a plus this is omega cube, so it is 1 also, b into, we put the value of omega square means minus of 1 minus omega, minus 1 minus omega plus c omega plus b, and this can be written as a minus b plus d. These are the constant term, and the term containing omega is given by c minus b into omega. Now equating both terms, omega and constant, we get c minus b, this is equal to 1 because this is containing omega and here containing omega is with coefficient 1, and the right side term constant is given by a minus b plus d, and the left side term is 1. Okay, now here we put this result also, we already get b equal to d. Here if we put b equal to d, then we get a equal to 1. Okay, and if we get a equal to 1, then a equal to c equal to 1 we get. Now if we put c equal to 1 here, then get 1 minus b, this is equal to 1, that is b equal to 0, and b equal to 0 means d equal to also 0. So we get a equal to 1, b equal to 0, c equal to 0, c equal to 1 and d equal to 0. So the remainder is r of x, this is equal to x cube plus x. Okay, this is the answer of the first problem. And the second problem is your homework, and you write the answer of the second problem in comment box. Okay, thank you for watching.